Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Happy Metal Tales. I'm your host, Steve Kitts. Thor, the Gentle Bull. The young bull named Thor stood near the edge of Farmer Brown's meadow. His broad shoulders hunched against the cold wind. Snowflakes swirled around him, but his heavy coat kept him warm. What didn't warm him, though, was the ache in his heart. Thor was the strongest among the young bulls in the barn. Everyone admired his power and his size, but he wished that they could see more. He had a sweet side, a soft spot for flowers, lullabies, and even writing little poems about the meadow. But every time he started to share it, the other bulls would tease him, calling him Thor the Teddy Bull. "I don't know why I even try," Thor muttered, nudging a tuft of snow with his hoof. From a distance, Carrie Ann the Crow noticed Thor standing alone. She flew down, landing gracefully on the fence post. "Hey, Thor, why the long face? You look like someone ate your hay and left you the shaft." Thor sighed. "Nothing's wrong." Carrie Ann tilted her head. "It doesn't look like nothing. Spill it, buddy." Thor hesitated, but Carrie Ann's keen eyes softened him. "Fine. I want to be more than just the strong bull. I like soft things, pretty things, but when I show it, they all laugh at me." Carrie Ann clicked her beak thoughtfully. "Yeah, that's tough, but have you ever thought about showing them who you are in your own way? Sometimes strength is more than just muscles." Thor's ears perked up. "What do you mean?" "Why not use that big heart of yours to do something sweet? Something only you can do," Carrie Ann suggested. Thor thought about it and decided to take her advice. The next day he got to work. Using his strength and his gentle touch, he began to gather wildflowers that he had carefully preserved before the frost. He crafted them into a large wreath and placed them in the center of the barn. Then, with his big, clumsy hoofs, he wrote a poem on a piece of bark. The poem read, "A meadow of friends, so lively and true, strong not in muscles, but in what we do. Kindness is courage, like flowers in snow. May we always be gentle and let our hearts grow." When the other bulls saw the wreath and read the poem, they were stunned. "Thor, you did this?" one of them asked. Thor nodded, bracing for the teasing that he thought was coming. But instead, another bull said, "Hey, that's really nice. I didn't know you had that in you." Another one added, "Yeah, it's kind of cool. I couldn't make anything like this myself." For the first time, Thor saw respect in their eyes, not for his strength, but for his heart. Carrie Ann fluttered through the barn door, a knowing look in her eye. "Told ya," she said with a wink. And from that day on, Thor learned that his strength and his sweet side could go hand in hand. He became known not only as the strongest young bull in the meadow, but also one with the biggest heart. The end.